Hey everybody, welcome back to Occults Receivable. I'm Anthony, and here with Theresa,
Hello.
and we're gonna jump right back into Raging Loop. Last time we got to finally, I say we, but our protagonist Haruaki got to finally participate in the Feast of Yomi Purge, and was completely overshadowed by Yasu, which was hysterical. Every time he's like, "I'm gonna open my mouth to say something," and Yasu just completely shut him down. Um, and one person has died, the cameraman,
Yep.
and so far no one was no one was selected during the feast to be hung or hanged.
Yeah.
I think it's
Every
hanged. Anyway,
yes.
uh, no one was selected to be lynched. So everyone went home,
Perfect.
and now it's time for food. And um, but so we're the snake in this thing, which means that we
Yeah,
get.
we have a special role.
Yeah, that means so the snake is we can check someone every night to see if they are a wolf or not.
Yep.
The monkeys are Yasu and Kanzo,
hmm
and we do not know who the crow is. We are flying crowless.
And we
Um,
don't know who the spider is either.
oh, that's right. We don't know who the spider is either. So
And we also don't know what the fuck the badger is.
yeah, apparently there's a fucking badger, and
There's a
then
badger in the song, but nobody mentions it like when they talk about this shit.
and also there's three werewolves this time. So
Yes, that's right.
there's three. So and it's time for food. It's time for food, everybody. Let's have some
hmm
food.
Let's have some food.
We didn't have much besides the ingredients we'd had this morning, but there was some curry roux in the storage, so we started with that. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
and the food that we're eating here is like weird green meat, which we're assuming are people or like corpses or something. They're saying
Well,
it's game meat.
to be fair, that was the regional specialty or what the fuck ever that the reporter and her photographer came to sample,
Yeah,
and that's
still,
why
I
it
mean,
was made up.
I'm still saying it's people.
It is probably people. You're absolute. I'm sure you're correct.
However, it was just one family-sized box. It wasn't quite enough for 15 people. We ended up filling the thin curry sauce with soup stock, salt, and soy sauce. The resulting flavor was pretty potent. Oh, damn. Curry sauce with soup stock and soy sauce? Yeah, that's going to be a powerful sauce.
Yep.
The curry we ended up with was more of a soup, but the diners seemed to like it. Apparently, curry like this wasn't unusual here, but it was only brought out for special occasions.
Hmm.
This was actually Yasumizu's local curry. Ah, a dead curry. That
Dead
made me
people
kind
curry.
that made me kind of sad, but it wasn't enough to stop me from eating what should have probably been called curry rice gruel or something. Ooh, ugh. That's ugh. I mean, if you're hungry enough. Then I washed the dishes and checked on everyone. Since Takumi-san suggested we stay close together, we spent our time in the slightly cramped dining hall. Kanto-san left though, saying something about looking around. No,
Hmm.
you're just gonna. I mean, I know he said that he's the monkey, and Yasu. There's that whole like, if anyone else says they're the monkey, then the other monkeys can confirm. I mean, that's also kind of a logical fallacy because there's nothing stopping. So okay, if someone says I'm the monkey, the other monkey, make yourself known. If
hmm
two people then respond saying, "Wait, I'm the monkey," like there's the first person to say monkey that they're a monkey is not immediately the most trustworthy. They're
Right.
just the first one to capitalize on the situation.
hmm
So I mean, the only thing that really does is, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a 50-50 shot of whether they get lynched or not. You
Yeah.
know, they're treating it like it's this uh, this immunity. Like, well, I'm the monkey, you can't hang me. That doesn't necessarily mean shit.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, they're just letting Konzo walk. All right, fuck it. I mean, he's the elder. I guess no one gives a shit.
Yeah. He is like the old boss man, so yeah, nobody's gonna argue with
他の
him.
もんはここにおれ出るときは大声出せさも
Oh,
なくば撃つ
oh, okay.
Okay. Sure.
A threat like that made everyone pretty reluctant to leave. Yeah, yeah. He had the right idea, though. Splitting up before had rapidly thinned the number of humans. That was fine and all, but the threat seemed a bit much. It felt like Kanzo-san was tripping his own death flag. The ones left in the dining hall were chatting, with the students being the most talkative. They talked about their studies, while Chiemi spoke of her time in college. Apparently, Chiemi was majoring in linguistic anthropology.
Oh.
Oh.
We didn't learn that last time.
Yeah.
I guess because Haruaki was too busy with Boner-san to really ask her any important questions.
Yeah, no, he was, like, more interested in fucking her than getting to actually know her.
Yeah.
Linguistic anthropology, is that like glyphs and old writing, like dead languages and shit?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I think it's the study of dead languages.
Okay. When asked what that involved, she answered, reading books and writing reports. Thanks, Chiemi. So it didn't seem like her seminars were particularly formal. No one discussed the feast, though. That was related to what Takumi-san had said, which seemed like an unwritten rule here. Whatever the case, everyone was way more cheerful than they were this morning. Chikamochi-kun occasionally spoke to the old wolf guy who was sitting in the corner of the room, while Kiyonosuke-shi did the same with Rikako-san. Mamiya-san seemed slightly uncomfortable, though. I'd have to talk to her later. There was some segregation and it felt a bit cramped, but it did seem peaceful. It was objectively an awful situation, though. No matter how everyone here felt, one of us would definitely be targeted tonight. The current atmosphere was probably better than doom and gloom, but it was bad that no one was interested in reviewing and analyzing today's feast. Who would be the target today? After today's feast, I could see several people that were a threat to the wolves. I feel like Yasu. I feel like Yasu is number one. The ones taking the lead were Kanzo-san and Yasunaga-kun. Yeah, Yasunaga has been, like, repeatedly, like, you know, of sound and logical mind, and just seems like he would be the biggest pain in the ass.
Yeah, and I mean, Kanzo was killed off first last loop.
Yeah.
Just because he had so much authority and, you know...
Right.
Seemed to know what he was talking about and what he was doing, so yeah, it made sense to target him and get him out first. I wonder if they'll do the same.
Yeah. The two were monkeys and extremely charismatic to boot. Kanzo's charismatic?
Yeah, you know.
He's just been kind
persuasive.
of like barking at us. They had both insisted on hanging someone for reasons other than personal grudges, and that was all great. However, Kanzo-san's assertiveness made him stand out, while, as Kanzo-san aptly pointed out, Yasunaga-kun had a habit of getting ahead of himself. It wasn't good that there was some sort of rivalry between them. Kanzo-san normally commanded a lot of respect, but the young ones, like Yoshitsugu-kun and Mochi, had a tendency to rebel. The humans' ultimate goal was to wipe out all the wolves, but since their lives were on the line, they could easily switch priority to taking the lead. If they had different ways of approaching the situation, you'd get a confrontation between the generations, with the elders against the youth. That'd waste some time and effort. If that happened, humans would, once again, lose all hopes of winning. I don't know, I still say eat the old and destroy them, because fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're not helping. Yasunaga-kun had eventually fallen silent today, but I'd hoped he'd recover by tomorrow and properly cooperate with Kanzo-san. And I hoped they would do it in a way that ensured my survival. Oh yeah, they don't like me because I'm the outsider, and they're like, oh yeah, just why don't you just die for us?
Yeah, just kill the new kid.
What did the wolves think of those two? They both had to be eliminated or led into destroying one another. Both seemed plausible. By going for someone else, though, they had a chance of taking out a different guardian receiver. And which one of those seemed more advantageous to them? The spider. I had to keep Takumi-san and Kiyonosuke-shi in mind. Takumi-san was right between the elders and the youth. I had no idea what he was planning to do next, but he had the power to swing a lot of votes. Kiyonosuke-shi was pretty powerless in that regard, but since he wanted to protect Rikako-san so badly, he could get Tai-san's cooperation. Rikako-san and Meiko had to be protected. That was something I decided. That's
Boner-san talking again.
Yeah. It'd be pretty bad if I was making a mistake there, though.
Yes, yeah, sure would, wouldn't it, buddy?
So let's walk back that thought and maybe don't do it, but you're gonna fucking do it.
He's gonna do it.
Also, I found out that Mochi was a real joker. He'd probably vote for whatever seemed funny or interesting. Things had gone my way thanks to his whimsicality this time, but I felt like this wouldn't be the last time he'd pull a stunt like that. Ah, he's the wild card.
Well, he is.
He is. As I thought to myself, I finished washing the dishes. So the more I think about it, I definitely think that Yasu's on the chopping block because last time, not only did we lose the reporter and the photographer super early, but we also lost Yoshitsugu because he went out to fight one of the werewolves. And I feel like, again, there needs to be another, there's probably going to be another, Coyote breakdown, but we're also going to get more Yoshitsugu because we basically have Yasu's character down.
Yeah.
Yoshitsugu, we're just kind of starting to get to know a little bit better.
Domo.
Counterpoint, though, I don't know that it would make a whole lot of sense for the wolves to kill either Yasu or Takumi because not Takumi, Kanzo. Yeah, because they've revealed themselves to be the monkeys. So now that they're known, they have no real power over the wolves. So the wolves could be targeting other people to try to get the other guardians.
Yeah, I mean they could go for the other guardians, but I would also argue that Kanzo and Yasu are two of the as far as charisma is concerned, they have the most pull aside from maybe Takumi.
Right.
So if you get rid of the logical thinkers that can sway the group into acting rationally, then they're going to become more divided, and it's going to make them easier to pick them all off. That's
a good point.
I passed the counter and walked up to the table.
They can't only do one at a time, though, according to these rules. So if we leave Yasu, we're still going to have Kanzo for another day, and then vice versa. If Kanzo goes, we'll still have Yasu for at least one more day.
I will. Yeah, I would say I would say go for Yasu because Kanzo, despite the fact that he's more charismatic, I think Yasu's more level-headed, whereas Kanzo would just go for what seems like the easiest approach, i.e., killing me.
Yep.
If they really wanted to throw us a curveball, they'd kill Chiemi.
Yes.
So. Alright.
すっかり慣れたみたいです。お仕事。この程度なら実家でやらされてたしね。
えらいこった。おめえら恵まれてんだぞ。しっかり勉強しろよ。
わかってるわよ、匠。僕はわからぬ。ゆえにシッコマンの直した皿はすべて割り直す。
Okay, Mochi.
Oh, that's right, we're Pissman.
We're Pissman now.
皿はともかく呼び名はやめろと。
じゃあどう呼んでほしい？
ハッサンとか？
ふむ。悪くないな。じゃあ僕のことをモッチーと呼ぶがよい。
やあ、モッチー。
おう、ハッサン。
ちなみに、
I love these two.
こいつの格好がこれなことについてはツッコミなし。
No, got nothing to... Whatever, let him live
Why are
his best
you
life.
pointing out Takumi?
Whoa, I forgot.
なんか似合ってるし、最近はよくある話かなって。
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
可愛かろう。
本気かよ。東京はこんなんが山ほどいるのか？
Oh, Takumi rapidly losing points.
Oh no.
俺にはわからねえな。ああ、近持ちはまあ特別だからなんとも思わんがよ。
Okay, that's not too bad. He just needs to be exposed to it more. He's not hateful of it. He just doesn't get it.
Okay. That's a good
天
point.
才だからな。
Oh, Mochi, I hope you last longer this time.
I know, right?
久石さん、ちょっといいですか？
The tension in the air grew palpable.
Oh boy.
さっきも言ったけどよ。
うん、わかってる。でも僕なら変な凶暴は発生しないでしょ。猿なんだし。
まあそうかもしれんが。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, the flags are going up. Like, okay, they're gonna have a talk now in private, and then Yasu's gonna die, and they're gonna say, "Hey, it was Haruaki."
Right.
ええ。上に行きましょう。
Like that's it. Just seems it's the setup. It's the clear setup.
密談なんか。 ええ。話をすることは明かしてますし、木を見て全員とすればいいかなって。
Yasu just leans in and be like, I lied, I'm not the monkey, I'm a wolf, motherfucker. To make it fair, huh? Would that really
ま
work?
ず、僕のことは信じてもらえてます？
今のところ、疑う理由は皆無だね。
久石さん、あなたはカゴ持ちですか？
それは、言わない。
なぜ？
聞いたことで君の態度が微妙に変わり、それによって他人に察知されたくない。
Okay. I would also, honestly, I would like to just have these two team up. I like their dynamic.
They have, yeah.
And at the very least, like, I feel like they keep each other kind of in check, and they're able to focus on things without Haruaki going, oh, but my dick.
Yep.
今日の晩を超えない限り、誰にも言うつもりはないよ。
Wow, that's
いいでしょう。他に怪しいと思う人はいますか？
Everybody!
わからない。
I don't know shit,
怪
man.
しくない人は。
I don't know.
ちえみちゃん、りかこさん、あと、めいこちゃん。
Literally,
All
oh my
the
god.
women's
Oh,
and the little
dummy.
girl.
Dummy, fucking dummy.
どうしてそう思います？
君からも提示があっていいんじゃない？
気持ちはわかりますが、僕から見たら、久石さんは結構
Yeah,
怪
of
しいんで
course
す。
I am. I haven't been here for most of my life like all of you.
ごもっとも。ちえみちゃんについては、狼であったなら、死を立候補するリスクが圧倒的に高い。
でも実際は、知恵姉は一票も獲得してませんよ。
あの段階では投票の話も出てなかった。とりあえず死ぬ人の立候補を募っただけで、ちえみちゃんが実質最初の立候補者。
I still, like, sometimes, like, this Haruaki looks at things like it's 4D chess when it's not. And then the things that he should fucking look at that should be considered more 4D chess, he just fucking, he just walks away.
君やはるちゃんと違って、彼
Oh
女
my
には
god,
利害関係を無視して
it's
かばおうとするような肉親が、ここにはいないようだし、狼の行動としては短慮に過ぎる。そう思ってね。
一つ言わせてもらえば。
何かな？
僕も同意見です。
Okay. We laughed a little.
ただ、他の二人についてはちょっとわからないです。
Well, Rikako is too much of a klutz to be a wolf. You see, she trips everywhere.
Well, she also was
Rikako-san
insisting that
は特に
people vote for her.
Yeah.
知恵姉を真似して信用を得ようとした可能性もあります。後ろ暗いところがあるのかもしれない。
I mean, she was trying to get people to vote for her, and she honestly had no reason to believe that people would vote for other people because she's one of the heads, one of the very disliked village heads. So it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, like, I fucking, is no one, so we just talked about how Haruaki just, like, ignores things that should have at least the base level scrutiny applied to it. I guess he's just going to ignore the fact that Haru, in the middle of the feast, lost her mind and started screaming in an otherworldly voice.
Right.
Like, we're just gonna, like, oh, she's got a mental condition. Like, fucking no! Your voice doesn't auto-tune when you have a mental condition. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know of any type of illnesses or conditions that produce that exact vocal effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
そうだね。それも一理ある。
You know, and if he had a brain in his head, he would just be like, hey, what's up with Haru? Please, like, just, we all saw that, right? I'm not hallucinating.
Yeah. Well, he's like any other horny dude in this situation, I guess. He has his obvious favorites, and anyone else that he can't potentially stick his dick in, which I am grateful for that Haru is not an option, apparently, because she's too fucking young. But, you know, it's basically Chieni and Rikako versus everyone else in this village who are unavailable to him, specifically, in his big, stupid man brain. So, yeah, of course, he's going to focus on the ones he wants to fuck.
知恵姉に張り合ってあんなこと言ったってことですけどね。
はい？
霧が出る直前、 植松さんと知恵姉でなんか不妻子さんの取り合いをしたでしょ。
Can we not?
God.
How did he know? I hadn't sensed anyone else around.
実は昨日宿題はほとんどなくて、さっさと片付けた後3人で食堂に向かってたら出くわした感じです。
Oh, so did you see it when Tai exploded out of the van and screamed at me? For existing Neorikako?
なるほど。本当に隠し事はできないってわけですね。ははは。
落ち着いてください。
Had I said anything else I didn't want anyone to hear? I was kind of
それ
worried
はとも
now.
かく不妻子さんの確信の根拠を聞かせてもらえませんか。
いや、ただの勘さ。
勘？
うん。
I considered telling him the real reason, but decided it was definitely impossible to do so at the
ここ
moment.
なら誰も聞いてませんよ。
だから勘だって言ってるじゃないか。ただ一つ間違いを指摘すれば、
Oh, fucking
君
don't
は
be
聞いてる
cute.
ってね。
Don't be fucking cute, Haruaki.
Pedantic
そうか。
motherfucker.
I know.
それが正しい姿勢かもしれませんね。
Honestly, even mentioning Mako-chan in this conversation felt like a mistake. I can only hope he didn't look too deep into it.
今夜メイコちゃんが死んだ
Yep,
ら
here we go.
あなたを疑ってもいいですかね。
Fuck! A leading question. I'd have to choose my words carefully.
なんでそうなるのかわからないな。もし僕が狼なら、この情報提供はまさに自殺行為ってことにならないか？
そりゃそうか。了解です。他の人が死んだら疑うことに
Oh,
します。
neat. Who will you suspect if you die, motherfucker?
厳しい。
Haha!
そ
Gotcha!
ろそろ疑い
Loophole.
が晴れてもいいんじゃないか？
Haruaki,
一応
you've been here for a
最
day.
低ランクに下がりましたよ。
A day and a half.
ただし宴が終わるまでは誰も完全には信じられないってだけ
I
です。
would love to know Yasunaga's reason for trusting Haruaki over everyone else he's known his entire life.
Yeah, this is, I mean, that is a,
君
I
の
don't know,
友
maybe
達
he's
や
just,
家族であって、
yeah, you see, not even your friends and family?
いいえ、と言いたいのは山々なんですが、牧島家にかつて起きたことを考えると、そう甘いものだと思わない
Yeah,
方が
okay,
いい。
here we go. So he had doubts about the official story
それ
too.
に、すでに人は死んでいます。あれを人がしたと考えるべきかはとりあえず置いといて、今夜誰かが死んで、誰も犯人が名乗り出なかったとしたら、その人は少なくとも狼という役を受け入れて人殺しをしてみんなを騙し始めた
I mean, I
という
thought
こ
that
と
was
でしょう。
a given at this point, a foregone conclusion.
一般的な法の概念とは違っていますが、この厳しい状況下で何らかの処罰を受けるリスクは負うべきかと。
なるほど。君の中ではすでに正当化は済んでるってわけだ。
正当化？ええ、まあその通りですね。自分は正しい。そう自分に言い聞かせないとやってられない。
Some wanted to survive even if it meant bending what was right, while others didn't want to discard what was right even if it meant death. Which one of them was more human?
君はもしかして、
Trick
法
question.
律家か
Bull.
何かが死亡なのかな？
そうですね。法学部に進みたいと思ってました。これ
Why?
で
おじゃんとは限らないだろう。
僕が生きて帰るとすれば、それは狼の人をくくった結果です。
Yasunaga-kun was smart. Fuck. But at the same time, he was the sort of perfectionist who wouldn't settle for knowing only part of the truth. I was kind of worried. He could get lost in his own theories, making him unreceptive to other ideas.
納得した。僕からは以上。
僕らでさえきつい状況です。来たばかりの不妻子さんにはどれだけきついかって思いますよ。
まあね。それでも僕は失うものが少ないからまだ平気な方さ。間宮さんはよっぽどだろうね。
できるだけ無駄な犠牲は出したくない。間宮さんにはいろいろ理解してもらわないといけません。
そっちは僕も気を使う。君は肝臓さんと正面からぶつからないように気をつけてね。
ええ、その通りですね。
Though this did help me earn so Yasunaga-kun's trust, I resolved not to have any more secret meetings. Yeah, no, Yasunaga is definitely gonna die. it just seems obvious right now. Like he's an ally, and if he dies, then it makes shit a lot harder for Haruaki.
Yeah, all the flags are there.
Yeah. I returned to the dining hall and chatted a bit, then got a chance to bring up what I want to talk about. Is it what the fuck is up with Haru? No, I guess
I
not.
doubt it.
Mamiya-san, who was scribbling something on her notepad, threw her pen down
こ
exhaustedly.
この出来事をまとめてたんですか？
She jumped a bit and quickly stuffed her notepad into her bag.
まあそりゃあね、ここから出たら警察に行かなきゃだし、証言はきちんとできるようにしておかなきゃね。
That was the right idea. The previous me never made it that far, though. You made it all the way to the end, idiot.
Well, he didn't make it as far as getting to the
ち
police.
ょっと見解を伺いたいことがありまして。
何かしら。
元オカルトライターとして、ここの伝承、どう思います？
と言われても、ほとんど素人同然のレベルでやめちゃったからな。
But it's still your true passion. Don't lie.
ただ、あんまり日本的じゃないわよね。
Yeah, no, it's werewolves. Of course it's not.
これ続けても大丈夫？皆さんにとって不快な話じゃない？
We seem to be attracting a lot of attention.
どうかな？私は普通に興味ありますけど。
俺は別に興味ね
え。Thanks, Yoshitsugu. Appreciate that. Your insight is always appreciated.
でも、まあ暇だし。
りっちゃんは？一応こういうの担当でしょ？
いえ。シンジは身車家の役です。でも、そうですね。私も。
I really wish you would talk quicker.
Yeah.
私たちの信仰について、よその方が語るのは珍しいですから。
植松様がおっしゃるなら、私は何にも。
No one else weighed in, so Mamiya-san began to speak.
多神教の世界観では、神は普通に死ぬことが多いけど、人間が神を殺すってパターンは案外少ないのよね。特に日本だとちょっと思いつかない。神道の神話で神を殺してる人たちはみんな神様かそれに準ずる英雄だしね。やっぱり神を殺せるだけの実力に説得力を出すには神と同等の力を持った存在の方が適してるからかしら。ここの物語において狼や蛇は山の神のお守り、眷属。神に準じる立ち位置よね。稲荷の狐とかと同じ。日本には眷属信仰の例はあるわ。蛇も猿もカラスも狼だって神使として祀ってる神社がある。
そうなんですか。
ええ。狼信仰で言えば秩父とかが有名。三峯神社とか聞いたことない？狛犬の代わりに狼の像が飾ってあるの。
I want to go to Japan and just see all of these shrines. I love these. Well, that was something to keep in mind.
他にも熊野信仰では三本足のヤタガラスを信仰してるし、比叡大社は猿を祀ってたはず。
へえ。じゃあ蛇は？
大神神社が有名かな。大物主っていう名前通り大物の蛇神様を祀ってるわね。
Seem like they're pulled from other various like Shinto lore.
Yeah.
くしくも狼って書いて大神はって読ませるんだけどね。
Huh. Interesting.
ともかく他の眷属と協力したとはいえ、無名の人間が神格を殺すっていうのはちょっと珍しいわよね。
Hisako-san paused for a moment.
ちなみに宴のお話で一つ思い出すものない？狼様を酔わせて殺すってくだり。
スサノオのオロチ退治ですか？
Oh yeah.
That's how Judah defeated Holofernes, right? Oh.
あ、知ってます。生贄のお姉ちゃんと入れ替わって女装して、ヤマタノオロチにいっぱいお酒飲ませて殺すやつ？
そう。多分ここのお話はオロチ退治
I
含
love
めいろんなお
how
話をベー
so
スにしてる。
many, you
あらゆ
know,
る神話や民話と同
myths
じようにね。
and whatnot like that have just almost interchangeable names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like there's
it,
Judith and Holofernes in the Bible, and then there's
yeah.
these guys, and then what else was I I know there's a story of Thor cross-dressing. So
Yes.
Loki could kill someone.
Yeah, I know. I vaguely remember the one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's almost as if humans have been telling the same fucking stories all across the world throughout time, just swapping in names.
Yeah.
ベース
No
はオロチ
complaints
退治
though.
だ
I
と
think
思
it's
うんだけ
great.
ど、
No, I
それ
think
が
it's
なぜ狼に
fascinating.
変わったのか。
That's
そ
why,
して
like, when
英
anyone
雄は
comes
ど
up,
こへ
starts
消えたの
talking
か。
about like how all religions are, what makes the argument that like religions are different. They're like, they're really not. A lot of them are pretty much the same.
Yeah, they're all just dressed up a little bit differently, but you scrape away all of the trappings and, the
Yeah.
fluff. They're basically the same at the core.
Yeah, there's the all of the religions that have like a lot of different gods usually have a lot of like crazy stories. Like you got your Norse, your Japanese, Greek, and all those really large pantheons. So like that's what people did to pass the time back then. They made up stories. That's
Yeah.
how this shit came to be. That's how all these pantheons kept growing. There was a god for everything. So like most religions are either, hey, there's all these really cool stories about these ass-kicking gods, or they're meant to be essentially parables to teach you not to be a shitty person. That's it. That's religion. The
Yep.
end.
日本だと狼を殺す文脈もまた珍しいのよね。どっちかっていうと牧畜文化のあった西洋のお話だわ。もしかして割と最近西洋の童話が入ってきてから成立したってことは、赤ずきんちゃんとかあたりが。
Huh. Maybe.
狼が来る。
Ah, expert commentary.
そう。
A little late there, Grandpa. They're already here.
I like how Hisako's like, yeah, that too, the wolf. Yeah, the one that's coming to kill us. Yeah, that's
No, I
one
think
of
she's
Aesop's
talking
fables.
about the boy who cried wolf.
Oh, okay.
ほう。
Oh,
I love this
そ
old
ういえ
man.
ば教養の講義で聞いたことある気がするな。よそから聞いた話が昔話と混ざったりすると、数年かそこらで伝統の物語
yes,
と誤認
yes,
され
that's
ちゃうこと
literally what
が
I
ある
was
って
just saying.
Yep.
そう。
Maybe we should just stop running our mouths and
世
listen to this
代
story.
を一つ二つまとめば昔々の
But
お
I
話
want
と
to
して固
sound
定されて
smart.
しまう。
Okay, okay.
ばあちゃん、上富士吉の神内神社っていつからあるっつってたっけ？
あたしはお侍の時代より前からある言うて聞いてるけど
Well,
ね。
actually, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that old.
Yeah.
伝わったタイミングは違うかもしれないし、もしかしたら何か本当にオリジナルな故事をモデルにしてるかも。
というと？
その昔、意地の悪い地頭をみんなで追い出しましたとか、昔大きな山犬を退治しましたとか。
I mean, yeah, all of these stories are just big games of fucking telephone.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed likely. Thanks,
た
Haruaki.
だ、一つ、間違いないこともある。よもつ狼って言いましたよね。
ええ。よみがえった狼様のことよね。
よもつ狼は間違いなく日本神話から混じってきた用語ですよ。
Oh yeah, I was curious about that too.
何でしたっけそれ。
よもつ狼はイザナミのことよ。国生みの神でイザナギの妹にして妻。
Ah,
Whoa,
incest wedding.
yeah. Oh yeah, Izanagi, absolutely. Whoa, didn't expect such a major legend to come up. Even I knew Izanagi and Izanami.
What do you know, Haruaki?
Okay, remember I said this the other day? It's just he's like fucking he always chimes in like, "Oh, I know that. Like, what do you do? What is your area of study? Like, I know bits and pieces about a lot of things, but like, I have at least one primary focus that I can talk about very easily. This guy's all over the fucking map."
Yeah.
神話ではよくあることよ。
Yeah, it is incredibly common in myths.
そう。
どうしたの急に。
ともかく、イザナミは多くの神を生む過程で落命し、スッタモンダの果てに根の国を支配する神となった。
根の国？
黄泉の別名よ。根の片す国とも言う。海の向こうにあるとも言うし、根の国に黄泉という場所があるとも言うけど、その時の呼び名がよもつ狼。まあ、蘇りは蘇りだし、言葉の関係性はあるけど、狼に黄泉でたまたまうまくはまったから独自の呼称として今まで生き残ったんでしょうね。
へえ、なるほど。
ありそうな話ではあるがね。
Oh, where the fuck did you come from?
This guy.
黄泉などという言葉が入っている時点で、危機神話との根交があったのは明白。
確かに。
ああ、ばあちゃん、別にあれだ。俺らの昔話にケチつけてるわけじゃねえよ、この姉ちゃんは。
She's just telling about where they come from, like the roots of all this shit.
はい、その通りです。非常に珍しい伝承で、とても貴重なものだと思います。
珍しいとか、貴重とか、そういうものじゃないのよ。神内様を信じて、まっすぐに生きる。
And that's
そうや
fine,
って
as is
教
your
えら
right.
れて、ここまで生きてきたんだから。あんまり、よその人にどうこう言われるとね。
There's no view to be had. She's literally going into the etymology of like the root stories of this.
Yeah, and she's broadening Granny's worldview a little bit.
ですね。じゃあ、もっと大事な話を。
To be fair, Granny was a lot more diplomatic than a lot of people who, have lived their whole life in one place and have a very narrow experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
so on and so forth.
The fact that people get so like they internalize it so much as this is mine, despite that, like they don't even want to hear that it might have come from someplace else.
Yeah, or that it might not be the end all be all, or that maybe it's incorrect.
Right.
If it's some sort of strongly held belief.
間宮さんもですし、他の皆さんにも聞いておきたいです。メイコちゃんやリカコさんが前に歌っていた。
Oh! Are we gonna get the fucking badger?
Maybe.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me, Haruaki. Don't fucking say something stupid. I'm giving you one chance.
Stupid. Anthony, he is going to say something stupid.
One chance. Give this to me, Haruaki.
Brace yourself, buddy.
Mention the fucking badger.
Bro, you're going to be disappointed. I recognize that, there's a reason for hope, but I don't think it's a very big reason.
It's there. I'm reaching for it. Come on. Yeah, okay. That's it.
Yes.
Come on.
The only song they've sung.
Okay. Yes, alright.
Yes.
My words made everyone freeze. Everyone's simultaneously thinking, is he gonna ask about the fucking badger?
They're all getting ready to jump out the windows.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's getting the lyrics right.
But not for long.
そうそれ。続きは覚えたかい?
Okay, come on.
Oh.
Yeah! Cake Funky Blow Rider! Yes! That was probably wrong in the worst of ways.
I finally see what they've done. They've taken the words snake, monkey, etc. and changed them for similar sounding English words.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering how they were translating that.
Cake, funky, blow. Crow, and rider, spider. Okay, I got it.
Okay, all right.
I've been listening to this little girl and like I don't. Where is cake? I do not hear these words that I'm reading. That's why, because it's just localized.
I was trying to do the same thing too. I'm like, what is she trying to say? Like, is it anything? Like, I don't hear Sadu. I don't hear yeah. Blow Rider. Oh, can we not get derailed? We're so close to Badger. Come on. She just had to pick up on that, huh?
Yeah, it's Blow Rider. Come on,
Blow Rider.
といったところが関の山ではないかね。
とおっしゃいますと
Wait, not quite right. It's definitely not right.
あの歌はノームに対して備えようという教訓とそれを読み意味の宴だといえばそうだが狼殺しやらよもつ狼やらといったものは歌に出ても来ない
There's nothing about the fucking badger! Yeah, that was one of the things I found curious. And
I don't
the
believe
other?
You, Haruaki.
And the other?
過去における何らかの野蛮な慣習を指すものかもしれんとは思うが
Oh, don't be dismissive. Come on, no. Come on, there has to be some, there's gotta be some origin to the badger.
Also, we know this clan is going to survive to the very end.
Yeah.
The wolves aren't going to target him because he's just too good for them.
Let's see.
狼だか読み人だか知らないけど、藤吉村が読みから侵略されてるという状況は存在し、僕らがこうして戦ってる。
まあ、乱暴に言えばそうかもしれん。
バカらしい話だ。なあ、チエミ。
まあ、そうかな。
Can we get... This is like herding a group of D&D players, guys. Come on.
This is a very big, unwieldy group of D&D players.
私らが汚れを溜め込んでしもうたから、こうして報いを受け取るのよ。
ああ、悪いばあちゃん。でも若い奴らも頑張ってるんだって。
Oh, thank you, Takumi.
Thank you, Takumi. Thank you.
リカコさん、歌詞って書いていただけます？
Here we go! Here we go! Come on!
Oh, he is going to go for some non sequitur that has nothing to do with anything.
じゃあ、そこについては外には出しません。不妻子君への情報提供ってことでお願いします。
Yeah, and he lives here now.
Yeah.
はい。きっと何か。
Stop edging us on the badger question, damn it.
書くものいります？
はい。ありがとう。
Okay, come on. And so, I now had all the lyrics to Prayer to Shinai. Shinai's guardians are 1 snake, 2 monkey, 3 crow, 4 spider. 5, prepare for the feast when the evening mist arrives. 6, the badger runs along late with Nare as a fix.
There he is. There's our badger.
7, the corrupt Yomibito arrives to oppose the mountain. 8, death of the damned Yomibito is the mandate. 9, 1 soul per day, now to bind. 10, the mists rise away again. From the top. The first phrase was an introduction of the characters. Shinai-san was the god of the mountain, Great Lord Shinai, while the rest were his servants, excluding the wolves. There were numbers next to them, but it didn't mean the amount, it was just a numerical order. That meant that Shinai-san's first follower was the snake, the second was the monkey, third was the crow, and the last was the spider. The thing about the evening mist and the preparation for the feast was obviously referring to the timing when the Feast of the Yomi Purge had to be done. What confused me was...
Yes! Yes!
Come on!
無事なって何なんでしょう？
God, please, somebody answer this. Don't just be like, "Buh, it's old," and then move on. Give
I
me
have to
something.
say, I'm fucking shocked he actually asked a relevant question. I was so sure he would go off on some tangent that had nothing to do with anything.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Here we go. What's the badger?
Tell us about the badger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, the Tanuki-Badger incident.
The Tanuki-Badger incident. Everyone knows.
I can't believe you're asking about this, you idiot.
Look at this guy. This guy doesn't know about the Tanuki-Badger incident, everybody. Let's all laugh at him.
Moron. Yeah.
何ですかそれ。
Oh, now we can't make that joke because Yasu doesn't know.
Yeah.
君は放送志望で知らんのかね。
Jesus
狩猟
Christ.
法に関する有名な判例だ。タヌキの禁猟中にムジナを取った漁師が被告となった。
Okay, so what the fuck does a Tanuki have to do with with any of this? Okay, wait. In lore, in Japanese lore, Tanuki shapeshift.
Yeah.
They can shapeshift into anything and they play tricks on people, right?
Yeah, they're tricksters.
Okay.
But what about I don't know anything about badgers in Japanese lore.
Well, no,
Does Japan even have badgers, or are they just...
I think that the badgers in this are supposed to... So, okay, yeah, Hillary might be right. Is the badger a traitor role? Because I think they were using badgers to refer to Tanuki.
Okay.
Because the major controversy in hunting law were hunters who hunted badgers were accused of hunting Tanuki when it was forbidden. So yeah, maybe, they mentioned, it was weird that in the last loop, Haru sided with the wolves.
Yeah, traitor.
So the traitor role. So yeah.
Oh, and she had a dream. Just like everybody's visited for their guardians.
Yeah. In short, the badgers turned out to be... yeah, but it was controversial because of the... Okay, yeah. So there's another guardian in the mix, and because people aren't revealing themselves, that means that not only are there 3 wolves this time, but there's also a traitor.
Yes.
それって関係ある？おじいちゃんは犬みてえな四つ足は皆無事なって言ってたけど。
競技にはアナグマのことだがね。狩猟の現場ではキツネやタヌキなどの総称としていてもおかしくはあるまい。
I guess Japan does have badgers.
まあ無地なは犬系の動物と。
Okay, yeah, and then what's Nare?
Shishinare.
Yeah, as in Shishinare. That's what I thought.
獅子とは古語で肉そのものを指す。転じて日本で狩猟可能な獣類を指すのだ。
So the badger comes along with the Nare for the fix. So he brings the game meat. Okay.
そうそう。肝臓じいちゃんに言わせれば、イノシシとか鹿とかはまとめて獅子よ。
Yeah, they all have she in the name.
Yeah.
Shika, Inoshishi, yeah.
I knew that already, but it was good to refresh my memory.
Did you, Haruaki? Did you really know that?
出来のええ獅子なれはごちそうよ。
Did the one I'd eaten count as good?
じゃあここ
No,
の
the
部
one
位
you
は
ate count as human.
無地なが獅子なれを持って走ってくるのはいつになるだろうかってところか。
そうね。
So the trader brings the meat.
ちなみに歌詞は数え歌にもなっていて、いついつ、無地な、なれ、走る、くくれ、
Okay.
と続く。
Not relevant, don't care. Pushing that aside.
霧は、ピンから霧までの霧と同じ、銃を表すのだと聞くがね。
Oh, okay.
霧が銃を指すのはキリストの十字架から。つまり、キリスト教伝来以降の成立。
Okay, I mean, this is interesting to me.
I'm here for this history lesson, yeah.
成立時期はともかく、夫妻子君。
Literally that entire line!
いや、無地なっていないよなって思いまして。
Yeah!
藤吉村にも、読み意味の宴にも。
I thought I'd get an instant response, but instead I was met with silence.
間違ってないですよね。4家はそれぞれの守護獣に対応してるけど、無地なだけ不明。
I guess fuck the badger.
これが狼のことかなと思ったけど、どうにもしっくりこないというか。
Hardy didn't have her traitor dream until after the first feast.
Mm-hmm. So the badger comes along later. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so
the badger's gonna be revealed tonight.
あんまり聞かない方がいい話だ。
So the badger's gonna be revealed tonight.
これ。
So the badger's gonna be revealed tonight.
あ、
So the badger's gonna be revealed tonight.
あんまり聞かない方がいい話だって。
So the badger's gonna be revealed tonight.
Yeah, well, we just have to watch out for somebody acting really fucking weird tomorrow.
Right.
リカ子さん、何か知ってる？
いえ。
キヨ、質問が出てんぜ。
私は別に専門家ではない。
Well, someone just say something, please. Huh? No one knew?
聞いたような気はするわよ。
Oh, here we go. Of course she did.
ムジナはね、
Yeah. Yep,
狼
traitor.
様の子分よ。
安水の昔話におけるですか。
Real question though, is Haruaki gonna connect these dots, or is he just gonna be like, "Buh"?
I don't know. He might have to die a couple of times.
出てこんがね。
Of course, he doesn't get mentioned much. Most people probably wouldn't even realize until it's too
狼
late.
様は狩り場の主だから、狩りのお供にムジナが従った。なんて話じゃったかね。
So now I'm kind of running back to that first loop. When after because Kanzo died first, along with the the reporters died first.
The reporters died first.
And Yoshitsugu. Right?
Well, the reporters died. Then they had their first feast. Then that night, the night of the first feast, Kanzo was killed by the wolf, and Yoshitsugu got killed by the corruption. We assume.
Okay, but they had during their first feast. Then they didn't choose anyone to get lynched.
Correct. Yeah, same as this time.
Okay.
それは一匹ですか？
一匹か？
狼様は実は3人いたって話を聞いたんですが。
ああ、そうね。上藤吉の新内さんも3つ像を祀っておいで
the
だし。
Badger might not pop up after the first one. It might have been after, because remember Haru, after Kanzo was killed, she tried to leave and she got stabbed through the foot.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been the after that is when she became the Badger. Yeah, that's the timing on this is that's still something we haven't locked out. Is it after the first, or is it right away, or is it like after a couple of deaths?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think based on what we learned in the first loop, so the morning after everybody woke up and Kanzo was dead, nobody knew Kanzo was dead. Haru was already acting real fucking weird. And that was because I thought, oh, she and her grandpa were the monkeys, so she must be aware that he's dead, and that's why she's acting weird.
Yeah, we thought that. Yeah, she had a dream then.
Yeah, but at the end of the loop, like when the wolves confronted Haruaki and like everything was kind of explained and revealed, we learned that was the night Haru had the dream about the quote-unquote true story about the wolves were betrayed or whatever, instead of, you know, what everybody commonly thinks or believes.
Right, which is probably a lie because the Badger's the traitor. So now...
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay.
他のお守りは猿が2匹で他は1匹。
そういえば。
Oh,
私も今
you
思い出
remembered
し
a
ましたよ
thing.
リカ子さん。確かそれらしい像が一つありましたな。
Badger statue.
なんですって？ムジナの像が？
私も見覚えがあるわ。初めてお参りをしたとき、他のに混じって犬みたいなのがあって、てっきり立ってない狼様かと思ったんだけど。
I'm not really a big fan of this storytelling trope where, like, there's this big integral part to a well-known local legend, and nobody notices it until some dumb outsider blunders in and points it out.
Yeah.
Like, it's in the song, and nobody thought about it until Haruaki asked about it. Like,
yeah. They thought it was... I mean, okay, the only... Sort of play a little devil's advocate here. No one here has ever been a part of a feast before. With the exception of
fair.
Possibly Kanzo. So this was all just nursery rhymes to them. There was no reason to really give it much of a second thought. Like,
okay,
like,
that's fair.
Like Kyonosuke just said, yeah. Oh no, I mean Kyonosuke just said they used it to teach kids how to count.
Yeah. This
You
is
know?
less me shitting on, the characters because obviously that's how they were written, and more like, hey, writers,
Yeah.
that's kind of a sloppy trope.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you. I'm just in the context of the situation, I could see how the majority of them would never have given that a second thought.
Yes. Yes.
そうよ。亡くなる前に、ゲンさんも言うとった。
Tai is literally the only person other than Kanzo that doesn't have an excuse, other than the fact that she's super old and probably doesn't remember shit.
Yeah. Her brain is stuffed so full of memories. Yeah.
Yeah.
ムジナは狼様が帰ってくるのを今か今かと待っておると。
なんだか
They're mentioning this Gensan guy. I wonder if he's the one whose house I'm in right now.
Yeah, that's Gensan's old house.
They did say that? I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, that was confirmed, I think, last time we played.
I want to know who the fuck Gensan is. I saw how it was.
何か分かったんですか?
Yeah.
憶測で申し訳ないんだけど、多分、ムジナの過去もあると思う。いや、正確には、ムジナに当たる配役が、読み意味の宴にもあり。
It's frustrating that he is the one that figures this part out. Because, yeah, you would think that if anyone like Yasu or anyone else that at least has a functioning brain would be able to see where this is going, you know?
Yeah, like either Yasu or even Taeba, because she's old as the fucking hills.
Yeah.
And, like, that stuff is so integral to who she is. Like, that's just, her cultural heritage.
Right.
Why did she forget about the badger?
Yeah. Especially since she just made a huge deal to Mamiya, like, well, I grew up with these stories.
Yep.
Okay, that shocked everyone.
どういうこと?
Gasp!
人なのに、狼の味方をするやつが出てくるかもしれないってことですよ。
Is he gonna flash back to that uncomfortable image of Haru leaning on Yasu with smiling grandma in the background?
Yeah. Also, okay, giving him this realization, I see it because he did already live through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he obviously missed it the first time around.
Yes.
So I could, he does have the benefit of being able to fucking loop. So yeah, that's the only reason why he would have gotten that.
That's fair. I'll give him that much.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
この状況が
Hey, it's
怪
that.
奇事件なのか、
Yeah.
それとも昔話に怯えて引き起こされるただのパニックなのかはわかりませんが、例えば勘違いでも親しい誰かが狼だと気づき味方しようというものが出た場合、あるいは今狼として殺人の意志を固めた方々と同じ動機を与えられた場合、他人や自分の死を厭わずに狼に味方をする者が現れる、そんな可能性はないでしょうか？
なにそれ、春明さん。推測だよね。
推測ではあるけど、結構高い確率で当たってる気がするんだ。それに、最近亡くなったご老人がムジナに言及していたということ。実際に読み意味の宴を経験したからこそ、その存在を知り得たんじゃないですかね。
大それたことを。
How dare you make sense?
さすがに考えすぎじゃないか?
Oh no. There was a badger. I'd seen it with my own eyes. Shit, it sucked not being able to make a more convincing argument.
ええ、憶測です。しかし、起こりうることへの真剣な危惧でもある。匠さん、化け物自体は信じてないっておっしゃいましたよね。
それがどうした？
それでも、こうして霧が出て、あなたたちは宴を開始した。となると、これまでも霧のたびに宴は開かれた。霧のたびに死者が出てきた。この二つは事実かつ不可分だと認めますよね。
His silence felt like a gesture of agreement.
ということは、今まで休みずで暮らしてきた知り合いたちを殺人鬼に変えてしまう何かの実在にも同意してくれますね。
待てよ。俺はこの中に悪人がいるなんて言ってねえぞ。上藤吉の連中が殺してるだけかもしれねえじゃねえか。
As naive as always, I had to restrain myself from saying that out loud. Wow! Dude, he will cave your head in. Look at those arms!
Mm-hmm. Look at those beautiful pecs. That shirt could not contain them.
I didn't want to get on everyone's bad side. Look at those eyebrows. He can destroy you with his eyebrows.
It's true.
Big burly eyebrows.
その方法を使えば、人でありながら狼に味方するものを作り出せるかもしれない。そして、それは今はまだ僕らの中にいないかもしれない。いついつムジナも慣れもて走る。ムジナは宴に帰参するということかもしれない。お詫びの手土産とともに。
興味深い推測ね。こんな状況じゃなきゃだけど。
No, you should still be intrigued by the idea because it makes sense and therefore might help us all survive.
下手に心配を煽ろうってのは感心しねえぞ。実際。
いや、しかしそれだと。
Yes, Yasunaga.
Oh, thank God for Yasu.
考えすぎだといいね。
Sadly, I wasn't. I already knew the answer. Last time, Harumakishima was the Badger. After the first night, one day after the wolves came, something happened to her that caused her to switch sides. It frightened her at first, but afterwards she decided to make herself useful to the wolves. Gensan, the one who owned my hut before me, had pretty much confirmed it before he died, meaning that he'd experienced the feast 8 years ago. It was possible that Kanza-san and the old wolf guy were in on it as well. And since a survivor knew about the badger, it probably meant that the wolves had won 8 years ago. Kanzo-san survived too, though. Was he a wolf then? If the real story behind the feast made people into that, couldn't that have happened to Kanzo-san? Wolves and the badger, I knew it was a thing, but didn't quite understand how it worked. That was probably something I could only find out if I became a badger, or a wolf. That meant it was pointless to think about it now. The thing I had to do now was... God damn it!
God damn.
The thing I had to do now was nothing! Nothing. We're doing nothing. Fuck it.
Doing nothing. Yep.
We hung out like that until... Oh, God. We hung out like that until evening when Kanzo-san came back, making the same sullen face as always, and we all had an early, massive dinner. The tables had boiled shishinare on them. Ugh. The smell was way more tolerable than the first time I ate it, so this one probably hadn't aged as much. I was kind of used to it by now, so I could eat it like I would normal meat, though I probably wouldn't have insisted on having it if I had a choice. However, since it was here, I could only assume that even this event counted as some sort of special occasion worthy of special food.
アステカじゃ、生贄にするものを1年かけて歓待したそうだわ。
That grim!
Yeah.
Mami-san whispered that to me alone, and I wasn't sure what to make of that. I mean, it's pretty obvious what to fucking make of it.
Yep.
It seems like she was implying at least they won't make us wait that long. No, I don't think that's what she was implying. What a bad joke. Pretty sure she's implying that you're all fucked. After the meal, everyone began to leave.
We're not all fucked. We have Roomba-san here to save the day.
We have Roomba-san.
He's gonna blunder around until he finds the solution.
I mean, literally, the only thing I could do was, nothing, let's eat.
Yep.
Kaori-san and I stayed behind to do the dishes. I think...
I'll wait
till she's done.
こんな時に一人で洗い物をしてたら気が狂ってしまうかも。
I think that's what's most infuriating about this is like, sprinkle in some wrong choices, don't give me two choices, and one of them is do nothing, and the other one is locked behind however many times I have to fucking die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I'd rather make a choice and have it lead to nothing and then die, because at least, like, I have the agency to do something.
Yeah, at least it grants you a little bit of agency.
Versus, like, he like, there was only one thing for me to do. Nothing.
Nothing.
Like you're so triumphant in your failure, Haruaki.
Well, I mean,
まあ
it's
こ
the
んな
one
時
thing
です
he's
から
good
ね
at.
Yeah.
Also, could we just talk about how these people come, they eat this woman's food, and they don't even help her clean up afterwards? Like,
I
is she
guess-
just doing everything all by herself this entire time until
Yes.
Haruaki blunders onto the scene? It sure seems that way.
It definitely seems that way. And yes, I am aware that this is a visual novel, but I've played many visual novels where I could make choice. Shit, I've read Choose Your Own Adventure books where I have fucked up, and I have to go back and do other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
give me that. Let me make mistakes other than railroading me down a path where I know I will fail.
Okay, next visual novel we play, Scarlet Hollow. Let's go.
All right, I have no idea what that is.
It's a new little indie. I don't think it's been out for very long,
Okay.
but it looks very, very good.
I mean, I'm down. Listen, as
And
long
it's
as
full of agency. So there's so much agency. You will be just delighted by the
I
amount of
fucking want to be
agency.
part of the fucking elite beat agency here. Like, just fucking give me all of the agency. I had to be careful with my words. I actually knew what she was like when she went insane.
God damn it, Haruaki.
What do you think you're gonna? She went insane because one of her children died.
Yeah.
Like, she's a fucking normal person otherwise. Fuck.
明日も皿洗いができるように生き延びないとですね。
Kill him. Just kill him. Kill him now.
やだな。気にしないでくださいよ。
もし私が狼様にやられたら食堂のことは
Oh, maybe she will die. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
いやいや、
Give her
それは
peace
厳
from
しいで
cooking
すっ
for
て。
all these people.
まだ香織さんにいていただかないと。すみません。変なこと言ってしまって。
I mean, yeah, like if she did die, that would so much chaos because I mean, Yoshitsugu is just like a fucking little firecracker, and I think that would drive Takumi over the edge too.
Okay,
Yasu, I think Yasu would be a little bit more like he'd be able to contain himself better, but the combination of like upset Takumi and Yoshitsugu, like,
Yeah, I think yeah, Takumi would absolutely lose his goddamn mind. Absolutely would blame Haruaki.
Yep.
Yoshitsugu clearly cares about his mom. He's just an asshole. So he would be a lot more outspoken and be more chaotic. Yasu is definitely the one to be scared of there because Yasu would hyperfixate because he would want to get the person who killed his mother.
Yeah.
いいのよ。現実から目を背け続けていないで覚悟を決めないといけない頃合いでしょ。
Well, if we're gonna be preparing ourselves, I really don't want to go through this loop 100 times. Can you tell me about your dead husband?
誰かがいなくなるんでしょうからね。
Like, let's prepare ourselves with all of the information that we need.
Someone will definitely be gone tomorrow.
She was unexpectedly calm about this.
安永はあの子は本当に優しい子で、しかも父親に似て頭もいいから。
And Yoshitsugu, well, he's there.
He's also like his father.
大変な時も
In other ways.
優しく笑ってくれて励ましてくれて、一番いい解決の方法も考えてくれるんです。よほど難しいんだわ、あの。
よく見てますね。
そりゃ親だから。
Yasunaga-kun had a sort of complex about his relationship with his mother. He believed that Kaori-san loved Yoshitsugu more than him. What? When did this come up?
He said it.
I don't. I
After
barely remember
Yoshitsugu
that.
died. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to say maybe after she went Batty Nuggets or maybe before. Based on what she's saying here, though, I just feel like it's just a matter of Yoshitsugu clearly needs more attention and direction than Yasu.
Yeah.
So he's probably picking up on that and misconstruing it as, oh, she loves him more, when in fact that's not the case. She just can trust Yasu to not be a little shit.
Yeah. I didn't know if that was true, but at the very least, Kaori-san did treasure him dearly as her son.
Yeah.
Right as I thought that. Oh, good.
Here he comes.
Here we go.
Hey, are you coming to help your mom with the dishes, you little shitlord?
Hey, put
no?
on a shirt.
Then get out.
義継あんたどうしたの？忘れ物でもした？
なんでババアだけ皿洗いしねえとなんねえんだよ。
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
そりゃ、あんたが手伝わないからよ。
俺だけじゃねえだろうが。この物騒な時に食堂に残しやがって。兄貴とか何やってんだ、畜生や。
自分の仕事があるのはいいことよ。みんなそれぞれやることはある。
勉強かよ。
勉強でもいいし、皿拭きでもいい。とにかく。
よこせよ、服も。
Yeah!
超絶いい子だな、君は。残念ながらたった今全部拭き終わってしまったけど。
Oh.
何の意味があったんだよ、クソ。
まあ、首相な態度は変いましょう。しっかり宴の支度して。
Cowdy's dead.
また手伝いなさい。
Yeah.
This was it. This was the big death flag. She's done.
それじゃあ、僕もこれで。
ええ。おやすみなさい。
待てよ、イカレ野郎。
Hold on, lunatic. Just after I left the dining hall, he caught up with me through the mist.
君もいい加減名前を覚えてくれよ。
I don't fucking care.
うるせえシッコマン！シッコマン！
Yeah.
やめろ！
No!
No!
An ambush, damn middle schoolers.
冗談はいいんだよ。
An ambush of one? Okay.
まあいいや、シッコマンよりは。冗談じゃなかったら何だって言うのさ。
狼のやつをぶっ殺しに行こうぜ。
Oh shit, can we convince them to just go to bed?
Go to bed, idiot. What?
どういうこと？
クソくらえだっつんだよ。宴だしんないだかよ。付き合いきれねえ。どいつもこいつもビビりやがって。
Okay, here's how I figure this is gonna go down. He's gonna be like, no, that's stupid. We don't know who the wolves are. Go to bed, idiot. Cowdy's gonna die tonight, and he's gonna hate my fucking guts because I didn't go kill the wolves with him.
Yep, I think you're exactly correct.
Oh my god, you have a third of a brain cell.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I know, he's delightfully stupid. There was not a hint of fear in his voice, however, nor was there any killing intent or violence. However, he also wasn't messing around. He was defiance and recklessness given human form.
Yeah.
それとも、てめえもビビってんのか？やっぱイカれてみせたのはフリかよ。
I now understood it all. He'd walked around at night last loop too, and that got him killed by the corruption. Yeah, we're gonna convince him to be like, no, don't do this, idiot, and then Cowdy's gonna die. Had Yoshitsugu-kun met up with anyone before he'd gone off, like Yasunaga-kun and the others? I doubted that Yasunaga-kun was the one who made him into that mutilated corpse. So it had to be that thing.
Yeah, I think that thing is the corruption.
Yeah, or maybe that thing.
Playing the part of the corruption. I don't think that thing is because it just talked to us, loomed spookily, and then left.
And then pieced the fuck out.
Yeah.
Crap. After I'd found out that the feast had normal murders last time, I'd let my guard down a bit. There were still things that couldn't be explained. They were still mysterious, unknown, and scary.
Ooh.
However, would I learn anything if I actually went with him? Even if I could loop back, all I would have to show for it would be a memory of me getting torn apart in the mist before I even realized it. However, if I refused, he would go off on his own and die, making Cowdy-san lose it and snap. How was I to prevent that? I had to hold myself from saying something! This wasn't the time for dad jokes. Ugh.
やっぱりそうだ。この腰抜けが。
うん。いいよいいよ腰抜けで。これで邪魔がいなくなる。
Oh, this is the game he's playing. Okay.
Oh, is he doing reverse psychology so that he stays in out of spite?
Yep.
Oh, what a fine listener.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's probably the best way to handle this dumb kid.
随分若くして子供を産んだんだな、あの人。
Oh
まあ
no.
全然若い。
Oh,
Don't like
we're
that
doing
at all.
reverse psychology with creeper eyes. Ugh.
はおい。
まあ、どうせ死んだはずの命だし、せいぜい死ぬまで楽しもうかなと思うよ。死に急ぐならどうぞ。お母さ
Oh,
んは任せな。
punch me. Punch me!
せいぜい可愛がって。
Yes. Whoa! I didn't expect him to charge at me head first.
First, he headbutted us. Yes. Amazing.
Okay, A+ translation. Awesome.
That's basically what it sounded like to me anyway.
Crap, that worked too well. I was about to be killed by a generic delinquent middle schooler. His words were hurting me, but I could still dodge.
His words are hurting you? You know, it would be really funny if Takumi lurked out of the mist at just this point.
Oh my god. What kind of language was that? I kind of wanted to learn it.
It's definitely not Japanese.
Dodging again, I ran off into the darkness. Oh my god. Fighting wasn't easy in this mist, huh? This is the first time I was actually thankful for it.
That is an incredible translation. I'm so happy right now. My god.
Literally frothing at the mouth.
オリベ義継、あんま行きがって大事なことを見逃すんじゃないぜ。ああ、今日間違えれば君は必ず死ぬ。上等じゃねえかクソだろ。その後香織さんは誰が守る？知るかそんなもん。兄貴か匠兄が勝手にやんだろうが。無理だね。彼らは休みず全体のことしか見てないんだから。お母さん守りたいなら危ない橋を渡らずに生き延びることを考えろ。ああ？死ぬとは限らねえだろうが、勝てるかもしんねえだろうが。
Oh, you sweet summer child.
I know, right? I knew how he felt. I thought the same thing once, but not anymore. I knew it was impossible.
その方法じゃダメだ。
てめえ、一体何言ってんだ？一体何を知ってる？
僕がもうやったから。
I didn't expect him to understand, so it was fine.
は？
は？
とりあえず、君が死んだら香織さんに手を出すかもしれないから、死なない方がいいぞ。
I really hope Yoshitsugu tells Takumi.
Yeah, I hope so too.
ごまかすな！一体どういうことだ？おい！
皿洗い、頑張れよ。
Hopefully that would convince him. I headed back to my hut before it was too late.